Hello everyone, this is Carla Royal, and today I want to talk a little bit about social media. I've been just concerned with my level of engagement on social media, and I've been concerned about my just quick reactivity when I'm on social media. I can get angry so fast. All that's happening politically and everything, it's just crazy out there. But the internet is designed to distract us. It's designed to addict us. That's how it's designed. And I think it's a real problem. I recently, a few months ago, read a book called The Shallows, and I don't have the author's name at the moment, but you can look it up. It's all about the internet and what it's doing to our brains. It's very science based, and it's all about neuroplasticity and how our brain works and why social media is so powerful. And he's not saying in the book that social media is all bad or bad, but he is telling us how it affects our brain. And it was a very powerful read. And the big thing that it does for us is it distracts us and it keeps us very, very shallow. It's different than when we read a long book. That gives us time to go deep. And what I find is the more I spend time on social media, the harder it is actually for me to read a whole book. It's hard for me to read a long article online. Do you find that to be the case too? If you do, you're pretty normal because the internet is designed to distract us, to give our brains little tiny dopamine hits that keep us coming back for more and more and more and more. And it's keeping us from the depth of creativity and critical thinking that we need to thrive. I want to read you this little quote from the book. Research indicates that the more distracted we become, the less able we are to experience the subtlest, most distinctly human forms of empathy, compassion, and other emotions. That's what research shows, that we're less able to experience empathy, compassion, and other emotions. Wow. And it goes on to say, if things are happening too fast, you may not ever fully experience emotions about other people's psychological states. So that is very concerning. And it seems to hold true for me what I'm seeing out there with the incredible divisiveness that we see on social media. We don't have time to tune into this person across from us on social media. We don't always see are these little sound bites, and we make our rash, quick judgments with very little compassion and empathy. I'm experiencing that as well, where I'm not really connecting with the human being behind the social media posts. And it's really concerning me. I find myself on social media to be so quick to trigger, so quick to reactions, that I'm not really responding from a deep grounded place. And this really concerns me. So I wanted to bring that up today. It's crazy out there in the world right now, and social media, I think, is a wonderful, valuable, dangerous, frightening place to be. So I think all I want to say today is that I want us all to consider being more intentional about our social media use. And listen, I am preaching to the choir here. I am preaching to myself because I have a problem with it. I'm on it too much. I have a client who decided that he was going to shut off his phone every night at 6 p.m. and not turn it back on until 9 a.m. And he started doing that. And he said that within days, like within 2 days, his brain started to be flooded with more creative ideas than he's had in a very long time, just because he's cutting his phone off at 6 p.m. and not turning it back on until 9 a.m. So I just want us to know that we have choice here, and that we may want to be a little more intentional about our social media usage, because impacting our ability to go deep. It's impacting our ability to have as much empathy, compassion as we are capable of. And it's keeping us terribly shallow and not able to go so deep and not able to think as critically. So I hope this is helpful. I know that I've been trying to stay off social media for a couple of weeks politically because I was getting really, really ramped up. And I can say that it's been helpful to me to not read every single article out there every day. I hope that you find this helpful. I hope that you'll look at your habits and just be a little more intentional and aware of how this may be impacting you. I'm Carla Royal. I'm a mindset and performance coach working with high-achieving entrepreneurs who are quietly dealing with too much anxiety. I hope you'll visit me at my website, carlaroyal.com, LinkedIn, Facebook, and sometimes Instagram. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Bye-bye.